Hey guys, so it's August, so that means balance changes are officially here. So we're gonna be talking about the final balance changes because in our previous video we did the work in progress ones. So these are like the finalized official balance changes. So yeah, for the most part they're the same, but there's just some additions and like some minor changes. So arrows is staying the same and minus 16% damage on towers. So this is just, nerfing the damage that it does to towers, not troops, because arrows is really meta right now, so they had to nerf it somehow. So this was a good nerf. Now we have a goblin drill nerf. This was not in the original balance change thing, but they added this because I guess goblin drill's OP as fuck. So the nerf is on the second spawn, there's gonna be one less goblin instead of two. So on the second submerge of the goblin drill, instead of spawning 2 goblins, it's gonna spawn 1 goblin. I guess this is an okay nerf, but I think they could have nerfed it a little bit harder. Next, wizard is getting a rework. So it's getting a shield nerf, HP nerf by 36%. So now you're gonna be able to break his shield way easy with a small spell or something. I think with log even, and his shield is gonna be way less tankier. But he's also getting an HP buff of 5%. And this goes for the regular wizard too. So if they have to nerf it for the regular wizard, it also has to apply for the Evo wizard, which is why it's getting an HP buff. So Evo wizard wasn't included in the original, but everyone was complaining because Evo wizard is just so strong, so they had to nerf it this time around, so I'm glad they added it. So like I said, regular wizard is getting a 5% HP buff, and this is going to be a huge buff because I believe it won't die to poison anymore, which is like such an important interaction now that wizard is getting a buff. Yeah, so this is crazy because fun fact, wizard hasn't had a balance change since 2018, which is 6 years. That's insane to me. And I'm okay with the buff for regular wizard, but the Evo wizard is kind of like what scares me. And for the longest time, wizard has been stuck in this horrible spot, and everyone has been saying to buff it, like it's literally unusable. And then when Supercell buffs it, you guys are also complaining, like you guys are complaining that it's getting a buff now. So I don't understand that from the community. But yeah, at least it's usable now. It used to be literally one of the most unusable cards, but now it's viable and can be used. And I think that's what a balance change is about. Like, you should be able to use every card in Clash Royale. Come on. And then the cannon cart buff stays the same. While it's moving, it's gonna hit faster, and the hit time is decreasing, which means it's gonna also hit faster. Electro Wizard is keeping the same buff, spawn radius, so when you spawn him, he's gonna affect a larger radius with his zap effect. And then Goblin Machine stays with the same buff. It's gonna have a faster hit per second and a faster hit time. For like the rocket hit speed. And then Hunter HP buff slightly got tweaked. It used to be 4% buff, but they are upping it to 5% HP buff for the Hunter. So this is definitely going to help him out a lot more. I think this is cool. Wizard splash radius buff by 50% stays the same. Great. And then the Void rework is staying the same. So the damage strong beam is going to be nerfed, so when there's only one target in the void, it's going to do less damage than it used to. But then the damage weak beam is getting buffed, so when there's more targets, it's going to do way more damage than usual. And then last thing here is like a bug fix to the skeleton dragons. I say it's like a nerf, but they classify it as a bug fix. They're just nerfing the HP by 1%. And apparently this is just a bug fix so that wizard is now able to two-shot it. I don't remember what level the wizard has to be and the skeleton dragon has to be, but you could find that online if you're interested in that. So yeah, these are the final changes. What do you guys think? Like, I think they're decent, you know. I think some cards were missing from here, but we could talk about that in another video. What do you guys think? Are there cards missing here? Did Supercell miss with this, or were they pretty good? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, also I wanted to add, I think it's like pretty cool that every wizard is getting a buff. Like wizard, electro wizard, ice wizard, they're all getting a buff, which I think is like kind of cool.